Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Iniesta. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement. That has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Ernest. Always onto this. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
He won't be happy with that one. Xavi. And here's Messi. Cafu. Xavi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Still goalless. Hernandez. Oh, delightful ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they...
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Up for a header! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, that's well spotted. Ernest. Ronaldinho. Interesting ball. And Vardy! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Eto'o.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Iniesta. Davids. Iniesta. Passing nice and neat. Vardy. Eto'o. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Xavi. Messi. And it's Iniesta. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Ronaldinho. Davids.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ernest. Messi. Xavi. Cafu for Iniesta. Ernest. Davids proves too strong. It's just beyond his reach. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, looking for the runner.
That's going in strongly.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, we've seen a lot of willing accompanied by a fair amount of waste, so they've both got to tidy up their scoring act.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Eto'o. Iniesta. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge is on his own. Great hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rummenigge. Pressure coming in from all... Vardy!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi. Messi. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Adams spots it and intercepts. Dink through. And it's hoisted clear. Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Looks to clip it forward. Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
There's the header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Tonali. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Cafu. Xavi. Davids. Hernes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iniesta. Back into the middle.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Vardy. Oh, great. And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Mbappe.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that is expertly dealt with. Ruben Diaz promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicked it back promptly. Great ball if he can get there. Goalkeeper's ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Rummenigge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's green grass ahead of him. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos
nicked away.
el dorsal 5, el dorsal 11, Neymar, el dorsal 15,
Davids.
Habrá 2
And it's
minutos
Messi.
de descuento.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Doué ploughing through the middle. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Michelis is there, and he can pick it up. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Rummenigge.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Gilberto Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Hullet has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge. Keeper's ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Doué. Hullet. Eto'o. Hits one! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Syria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge. Messi. He gets big. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Hullet, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ernest, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Doué. Syria upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged.
Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to get it away. And he was quick to react. Ernest. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Rummenigge looking to penetrate opposition lines.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that is a good ball. Can he finish? Conte. Michelis cuts it out. Hullet, and he's managed to get free. Michelis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's got away. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And Rossini kept his eye on it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all...
Rummenigge! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great hit! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge. There's the hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was...
Rummenigge! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 10,
plays it short.
Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21,
Lovely feet.
el dorsal 18, el dorsal 11, Neymar.
Oh, important interception. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Rossini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. Conte driving on and making good progress. And that is as far as they're going to go. Deftly done. Well timed, excellent interception. To Michelis. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
So there's going to be another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Syria are having a ball here. Madrid have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Gilberto Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played, well played. Szoboszlai, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's really well manoeuvred. To Michelis. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there. Decent hit! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Kante cuts out the pass. Gilberto Silva and Doué. And here's Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? He scores! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and Hullet! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
6 minutos de descuento.
Syria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Madrid have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. To Michelis. Oh, terrible pass. And he's straight offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough...